Hello and thanks for watching my video. This is another in the series of Guild Wars 2 dungeon runs for 2015. So this video is going to be looking at the Citadel of Flame and the Part 2. One of the dungeons, again, it's fairly regularly ran by the community. It's not too long, not too challenging. So as you can see here, I'm actually on my warrior. The first part you have 3 elite God-forged Heldstorms to take on. Can be a little bit tricky, but our party's pretty tanky. We've got 3 warriors. I'm just going to show you my equipment here. So you can see here, I'm all Zerker with Rune and the Scholar. Extremely powerful damage here. We also have a Thief and a Necro, so not exactly perfect, but you know, it's good enough. Here we have the Devourers are going to be popping out. So this little pillar here, everybody sort of stacks behind because it blocks a lot of the ranged attack. I'm just going to have a bit of consumables there. I've already got the damage against Flame Legion. So here you see we're waiting for Mag to go and just start the event. And you'll get a lot of you've got a couple of elite Devourers, so that's why you need to take a little bit of protection because they do significant damage. You've got a few other Devourers there, so you can see stacking up. They do knockdowns, so you want to try and bring stability if you can. Unfortunately, we all got knocked down at the same time. A bit of a surprise there. But yeah, we want to take out the Egg Nest as well. And then we've got the 2 just elites. You know, it's said that it used to be a lot simpler. I think since they've upgraded them to elites now. Yeah, you know, again, nothing too really difficult. Just to get, you know, just a bit tricky just to get your positioning right. The next bit can be, you know, you can get downed a few times. This is, you can see all on the floor here. You have to take out all these Devourer nests. They do spawn a lot of Devourers, and if they do target single targets pretty quickly. So as you can see here, we're going to try and take them out. We're spread out a little bit to try and get as maximum speed as possible. And there, you know, a significant amount of Devourers. I mean, there's just 10 around us too, and that's why there's significant damage straight away on the Thief. And now they're all targeting me, and I'm struggling here. I'm trying to get them down, but I get downed. We're going to try and sort of res off kill one of them and res off them. But my teammates are catching up because they've finished their bit. But yeah, you know, this can be a little bit tricky again. Nothing too extreme. Just, you know, if you're not we're trying to go as quickly as possible, so we're not taking it deadly safe. Next, you've got 3 elite God-forged fanatics. You want to stack just outside. You have one party member pull them, so we'll pop the banners. Remember, these elites can cause, you know, significant fire damage. You can see on the floor there they do put burning fire, and it can cause significant damage. But I'm getting a lot with all the might stacks. I'm really causing significant damage here. So one of the party members will just pull the chain, and then we're going to go into the next room, and that's where we'll face one of the sort of bosses. You want to be careful because he does towards when he's, I think, down to about 25% health, he does summon a giant siege devourer. To be honest, the way most people do it, we stack up against this pillar here, try and get him to come over, and then just, you know, really take him down. It does have a bit of a pushback, but you can see we're all stacked up here. You know, we're getting the might stacks. You can see in the, you know, 23, 24, 25 might stacks. Although after the nerf, it's not as you know, significant, but it still does a hell of a lot of damage to you. You can see here. So look at this. You know, I'm doing 23,000 damage with my great sword, skill 2, and we're burning him down pretty fast. He's melting here. Oh, I've just missed him there. Again, it's not that. I don't even think he's going to have time to pop his Devourer. We've taken him down pretty quickly, and no Devourer. Well, that's a rarity. Normally you do see a Siege Devourer, but yeah, so he's been taken down, and we'll skip through there. So now we're going to go back, and we're going to go deeper into the stronghold. So a little bit of a run here. You just jump down towards this way, back towards where you came from, and then you go to the right. But yeah, Citadel of Flame Path 2, it's, you know, it's a run dungeon, it's not too tricky. As I said, there's nothing majorly difficult about this content. It's just, if you take your time on it, you'll never have any problems. Most people just try and rush it. This is a little bit tricky, but nothing extreme. The idea of this point is to gather these bombs and to take them back to Mag. There's a couple of ones, you know, that you've got flame turrets firing flame at you all the time, but there's a few that are just a little bit tricky to get to, and you can see me, I'm just going around to the side here. There's up here that we've got a couple, so I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to go back to mag, but there's another one up here. This is probably the farthest one that people have got to go to get to it, so I'm going to jump down, and we're going to give that back to him. But with 5 of you, you know, running around, a lot of them are down at the bottom. I'm just going for the longer ones. We'll go and get one around here. Oh, I think he's already... Is he going to get it? Nope. Oh, yeah, he has got it. Okay. So, let's move on. We're going to go back. I think it's going to be that last one. I'm going to go run around for it. I think the only way you can get it... Oh, damn Godforged. Hellstorms. I'm going to run around and go and pick it up. I'll try and use... I think I need to use sprint here. Let's... Take up chat. Yeah, I mean this bit is not difficult really. Let's give a bit of a speed boost. Let's go and grab it. If you don't have much fire resistance, you know, or sort of damage resistance, it can be a little bit difficult to run with these bombs. Let's jump down. Oh, that was lucky. And let's put them in there, and there we go. So now we come down and. Oh, is this... Okay, we've got an Orosite cluster. I think the Godforge is interfering with mag. Might have to cut this a little bit. Yeah, but basically you want to pull mag down the bottom here. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's interfering. Oh god. Some of the ads are a little bit annoying, but you want to get mag to come down here, and just to, you know, we'll start the next event chain. As I said, this is a little bit longer than, you know, the path 1. I've just cut it out there so that, you know, we killed the elite Godforged storm, and yeah, so we'll let mag. You notice at the top right, the time it was half an hour. It's down to 15 minutes. I thought first time you're doing this, you're like, what the hell? It's half an hour. We've got to wait for this dungeon. But no, the idea is you see notice 2 people waypointed back. There is a number of strategies. You can either have all your team run through and you know, help out mag, or you can have one person do it on their own. Now, because for this video, I thought, you know, I'm going to show you guys just how to do it. You pick up a gun from mag, and then you want to spray using skill 1 to spray over the fire, and it allows mag. Mag can bug out a fair amount on this way to the next magma site. And especially when he's, you know, he can get into fights with oozes, and he dies, and and then he re-reses himself, but he can get stuck very easily. So I always find it a lot simpler just to have your party go through and do it. You can see he's stuck with me because I've been taking a lot of the fire from the oozes. You know, mag's got through relatively unscathed. I think he's going to get stuck here though. So I think we're going to have to take out these elite oozes. Again, there's nothing too major. Oh, I'm stuck up here. I need to go down to make him vulnerable. It's just mag. You know, he's stuck fighting someone. I think he's fighting the ooze, and unfortunately, if he dies, you know, it's a bit annoying. Let's just take out these 2 oozes. Here we go. I mean, you know, look, there's 3 of us, and we're not having too much difficulty with elite ooze, really. There we go. You know, look at that. That's a significant amount of damage going on here. Oh, I'm just going to be careful I don't get killed. There we go. So, now the users are dead, let's go and res mag. And what will happen, mag will go and, you know, touch that big red rock, which is the magnesite, and then a waypoint will spawn back where the chest came for the bomb, you know, the sort of bomb disposal part. And we want to go back. So, as you can see here, this is where you'll look for a waypoint, and we just got to wait. You can see the 2 guys to the left, they'll waypoint back as well. So there we go, there's the waypoint, everybody waypoints there, and we carry on. So the next bit is we're coming up to, we're coming close to the end of the room now. This is probably the longest part. I think it takes about a third of the dungeon time is taken up by this next stage. You'll have 2 Flame Legion guards, they're elites, you want to pull them over. So we're stacking just outside the Smoke Lords, because they create smoke and dark fields. So it's better just to take them one-on-one. So he's coming over here. We're all stacked up. We're going to stack the might. Here we go. Stack the might. 14. You know, decent amounts of might, and he's already down half health. nothing major damage going on from our point. In fact, I don't think any of us lost any health there. Nice and simple. We're going to take a little bit of a chance taking him on now. You know, just going out there, and it gives a bit of a knockback, but you know, it's not a hard, you know, sort of elite to take out. The next bit coming up, what you're going to see here, it is basically face roll your keyboard. You've got to defend mag, and you're going to get Flame Legion that spawn over and over and over again, and they'll be they're very easy boss, you know, Flame Legion to kill. But there'll be assassins that will stealth themselves, but they only walk towards mag, and they cause mag significant damage. So the idea is to take them out as soon as possible. Normally one person on the team, whoever spots them, will target them, and so everyone can see where the assassins are, take them out quickly, and then get back to killing out all these extra mobs. But yeah, you just, you know, it's like the Colin Johansson, you know, I swung a sword again. This is pretty much what I'm doing here. I'm swinging my sword. So here you can see is the assassin. We'll call him out. Everyone moves towards him because he's the one that will target mag. And the idea of this stage is to protect mag. So because this lasts 5-6 minutes, it is pretty boring. You know, they've changed this a couple of times, you know, during the dungeon since, you know, launch. Back when, you know, one of the strategies was, when this was a lot harder, when you were doing the dungeon in Masterwork armor, was to you would basically, where the waypoint is to the south, if you died, you'd waypoint and then run back and get back in the fight. That was obviously when, you know, people were lower armored and the mobs were a lot more difficult, and they didn't have assassins either. So yeah, they reworked it. It's pretty simple now. So there we go. I'm just going to cut it to 93%, and then we're in for the main boss fight. I'll explain how the boss fight works, because it is an interesting sort of mechanic, how it's set up, the final boss. What it is, we'll get the chest here. You have Geherin is in ghost form. He will try and target some of you, but we have 4 acolytes around the room, and the idea is you are to take them out. You notice the bar sort of acolytes alive, it has 4. What you want to do is eliminate them all at the same time, and then it allows the Eternal Flame to become vulnerable. So I'm just going to wait, we're going to wait till we're all ready, and I'm going to take him down a little bit. There we go, and then kill. So we're going to kill them all, and you notice everyone kills him pretty quickly, kills the acolytes pretty quickly. The acolytes alive is 0. The only dodgy thing about this is in melee, when you're trying to melee this Eternal Flame, you can miss it. It's really weird how to try and target as Geherin fearing me. But see, I'm not hitting it at all here. I'm just trying to figure out. There we go. I managed to get it a little bit, and now I'm hitting it. So it's just really weird how you can hit it and not hit it. So we've already got the Eternal Flame down to 50%. What will happen? The acolytes will then respawn, and means the Eternal Flame isn't vulnerable. So you can see at the top left, just above the Eternal Flame, it's now invulnerable. So we've got to take them all out again. So I'm going to cut mine down to about, yeah, there we go, that's minimum health. I'm going to wait for everyone else to get in position, because as I said, you want to take them all out once. There's no point taking out 2, because then the Eternal Flame won't be vulnerable. And we can see here, guys are ready. And let's kill them all, and then this should be relatively simple. There we go. So the Eternal Flame is now, should be vulnerable. Come on. There we go. It's now invulnerable. It's now vulnerable, and we're taking it out. There we go. And oh, okay. I better rest this guy just to make sure. And that's done. And that is Cathedral of Flame Path 2 complete. Relatively straightforward dungeon. A couple of positions that you need to get in. Again, the group we're with is pretty simple. You know, you've got 3 warriors causing significant damage. I hope for you guys that seeing some of the spots where to stack, the places that are very ideal, will help you guys out. As I said, this is a dungeon for 2015. This is, you know, with sort of some of the updates, and I hope this is of use to anybody that's doing this for the first time. So thanks very much for watching, and catch you on the next video.